Our last petition today is PE1388 by William Burns on behalf of Crusade for the Protection of True Democracy on the repeal of the Solicitors Scotland Act 1980. Can I seek members' views, please, on how we deal with this particular petition? Bill?
Thanks, Kavira. It seems to me that we are in a situation here that, if we are being honest, there's nothing much more that the Public Petitions Committee can do, because the terms of the petition, as laid out by the petitioner, are very precise, and it's calling for the repeal of the Solicitors Scotland Act 1980. But what we've got back from the government is that the Scottish Government has no plans to repeal the Solicitors Scotland Act 1980 as called for in the petition, and given that and the fact that it doesn't seem there's any chance of it changing that position any time soon, I think we have to be honest with the petitioners and say that there is nothing else that this committee can actually do. And on that basis, I would suggest to colleagues that we close.
John?
Convener, in light of recent reports that have been made public regarding the resignation of a member of the Law Society Council, and I think it might be worthwhile writing to the government to seek its views on the resignation of the individual and the headlines that were associated with that resignation, I think should raise concern with many people because of the allegations that have been made. And I would like to continue this petition but ask the Scottish Government what action or what its views are in relation to the public statements made by a leading member of the Glasgow Bar Association in relation to this issue, because clearly the petitioner has raised a number of issues. The Scottish Government have responded to the petitioner, but given the situation in the last week in terms of the public statements that have been made, then I think there is a need to continue this petition and seek assurances from the government that they are actually looking into this matter, and particularly the allegations that have been made by the individual who resigned.
In essence, it's whether or not that particular incident has, in the view of the government, implications.
Wider implications for the Scottish Law Council.
Okay. Bill?
Well, I mean, having heard John Wilson there, I have no objection to his writing again in the terms that John Wilson has described. But there will come a point, if the government simply stick to what it's been saying up to now, where there may be nothing else that we can do. But I have no objection to continue it in the terms that John has described. Perhaps we'll get something back that will mean that we can progress.
If it's possible to email the government and explain that we've got a final meeting last week, if it's possible to get a prompt response, it would be very helpful. Okay, thanks very much.